Hello, this is Mike Troop, the creator of the Earth Collective. I just wanted to take a couple of minutes at the beginning of this episode to say thank you, to the fans. I just wanted to say thank you so much for everything that you guys have done. You guys are awesome. So thank you for listening and thank you for participating and talking with us. Keep it up because there's a lot more to come from the Earth Collective and to see on Oasis. With that being said, I hope you enjoy episode 7. The Green Ruins, Part 2. My name is Joseph Crane, and this is the Earth Collective. Where was I? Oh, right. Me and Arthur had just found the Green Ruins. We had approached the front, and I'm going to play the recordings that I made that day for you.
Jay, what's wrong?
I think that's blood.
Blood?
Yeah, come here, look. All that really dark red stuff that's in the stone, I think that was blood.
Do you still want to do this?
Yeah, I mean, we came all the way out here. I want to see what's in there. You know what's weird? I think those metal things that are sitting on the ground behind us, I think they were the doors.
What are they doing over there?
I have no idea. I didn't want to come all this way just to not go in. So let's go.
As we entered the building, we walked over the dried blood, and inside of the first room of the building, it's kind of a mess after that long. There was leaves blown inside and moss growing through cracks, and some of the vines had reached inside that were growing on the outside of the building. But you could see there was quite a few metal frames of old chairs that were rusting away there. So I don't know what the room was used for. It's just there was a lot of chairs, and then there was an old wooden desk that had completely rotted away. We kept going, and as we walked down the hallway, this hallway was lined with lots of different rooms. We would pass them and look inside of them. Each room was about the same. There were some old chairs there and some desks, some just stuff lying around, and nothing very interesting. Until I walked up to this one room, and as I was walking down the hallway, I looked inside, and on top of the sill by the window, there were a row of pictures. I mean, that was important to me, but Arthur came up and asked me why. So here.
What are you doing, man?
I'm taking their pictures with us.
Why?
These are pictures of the ancestors. No one's been in this building since the collapse, and I don't want them to be forgotten either. I mean, if I don't take these people will never be remembered. So I want to collect their pictures.
I think he understood what I meant by that. He quietly left the room to search the other ones, and I collected all the pictures that I could see. I'll admit it was a little strange looking at pictures of the ancestors. I've never seen them before. I don't really know what I was expecting, but it was a little weird to see that they looked exactly like us. If I wasn't the one that got them from this building, I would not have guessed that they were the ancestors. They just looked like normal people. These pictures, there were young women, young men, children, families posing and smiling. And everything that they knew, that they loved, was taken in the collapse. So I wanted to take their pictures with us. So we kept searching all the rooms, and I went into this one room, and I walked in, looked around. There wasn't really anything in there, except for, some chairs and a desk and a couple of other cabinets on the walls and things like that, and there just wasn't much. But then I turn around. I see a pile of human bones in the corner. That was a little strange. I didn't expect to see the ancestors' pictures, much less their bones. I don't know what happened to that person, or why they couldn't have a burial, or why they were in the corner when they died, why they were still there after all these years. We kept walking. We kept looking inside of all the rooms and walking down the long, dark hallway. because the only light that was in there was shining through the windows that were almost engulfed by the growing vines as they gripped the building. The farther down the hallway we went, the darker it got, because the light that shined in from the large entrance door couldn't reach us that far. We kept walking, every footstep echoing off the stone walls. We looked down. At the very end of the hallway was another large entrance, and this entrance had metal doors on it, but they had been broken inward into the room. This is what happened next.
Man, something really needs to get into that room.
Let's see what's inside. Okay.
Hey, your radio's caught.
All right. Thanks. All right, come on in. I can't see anything, but come on.
All right.
It's an street, yeah.
Turn on your flashlight.
We're in a nest! Behind you!
Are you kidding me? How am I going to explain missing 3 bullets when the guards do inventory?
I don't know. Whew.
You okay, man?
Yeah, I'm alright. Are you?
I got a few bites, but I will be.
Okay. Sorry about your bullets.
It's okay.
That was fun.
Yeah. You have a weird definition of fun, my friend.
I know. Hey, we should bring these back for dinner.
It's not a bad idea.
So let's see what else is in here.
Hey, we need to start heading back before they get too far.
I know. In a minute. Just look at this place.
I know.
Well, Arthur was a little mad about the bullets, but I'm sure he came up with something. To give a little bit of background, ostrikas are small creatures. They're normally not very dangerous, but they are carnivorous. They eat meats, usually small rodents and other animals and things like that. So they're not dangerous by themselves, but when your idiot self and your friend wander into a nest and you're there and they feel threatened by you, they can do some damage. But luckily we were able to fight them off. When Arthur fired his shots, the last bullet hit one of the glass walls, and the whole thing, it reached from the floor to the ceiling. And when that bullet hit it, the whole thing just shattered. Glass fell onto the ground, and the vines that were gripping it on the outside fell down with a thunderous bang as they hit the ground. The noise and the commotion scared the rest of them off. Now, with more light shining in from the brand new hole in the building, the sound of rain falling outside, we could look around and we could see. It was like a large room. At the top, there was a glass dome that covered the ceiling that, if there weren't vines, I'm sure would provide a spectacular view of the sky. The room was filled with row upon row of desks and chairs. As we walked around and looked, there was cabinets and supplies and just so much stuff. So much of the ancestors' stuff.
There's more blood.
I walked over to see what he was talking about. And in the corner, I think it was blood in the corner. Just way more than what was at the entrance of the building. There was blood spread about the ground and up the walls. And I don't know what happened right there. I don't want to know. Something bad. Maybe it happened in the collapse. I have no idea. But we kept searching the room. Couldn't pass all of that up. But we kept searching and looking through things, and then I saw a desk that had a lot of papers on it. I went up to it and started looking at the papers.
The Earth Collective Botanical Research Facility number 35. It says that on all these papers here. Each of these papers is about a different plant around here. I've seen that one, and I think I've seen that one.
Why are they documenting on all the different plants?
There's so many papers here. Look at this list here, though. Out of hundreds of them, there's only one that's circled. It says C file X45-TU75. Okay, all these cabinets have a letter on the top with some numbers behind it. Do you see one with an X on it anywhere?
Not here, no.
So we looked around at all the cabinets and none of them had the right letter on it. But then I noticed on the other side of the room, this large room, there was a smaller room. So I went up to it and there was a big window, like for whoever was in that room could look out and see the big room. I looked inside the window and there it was, the cabinet with the right letter on it. So I tried the door and interestingly the door was locked, but that large window had already been broken in. So I just climbed through the window and when I got inside there was a lot more papers on all kinds of stuff. I grabbed them all, I searched through the cabinet that I was hoping would have the right file in it, and it did. So I grabbed everything that I could and I went back out to Arthur.
What's all that?
Everything that looked interesting in that room. I got the X45 file. It's just a plant, so I don't know what's so special about it, but I'm gonna take as much of this as I can back with us because we're probably never gonna be here again.
Hey Jay, come check this out.
What do you find?
It's a note. If we don't make it, take this to the Capitol.
Do you think that's the same capital where all the important ancestors used to be?
I don't know, man.
We should take that too.
We really need to leave now if we're gonna catch up.
Okay, I don't think that I can carry much more anyways.
Attached to the note was this little metal box. I don't know what it was, but we grabbed it anyways, and we took it with us. Arthur was right. As much as I wanted to stay, if we were to catch back up to the collective without being too far behind and getting too close to the dark, we had to go. And we left through the new hole in the building that Arthur decided to put there, walking over the giant fallen window. We got outside and decided where we were going next.
According to my previous calculations, if we go 43 degrees Sarin, we should be able to catch up with the collective.
Okay.
So we got our heading and we departed the Green Ruins. Perhaps for the last time. I don't know. I'd like to go back there next cycle. We left, and as we were walking through, the recorder was still going.
Man, I can't imagine just living in one spot, you know?
I can't even picture it.
Like, how did they survive?
It's a good question. What would life be like in the same spot all the time?
I mean, where would you get all your supplies? You'd think that they'd run out in one spot.
I'm guessing they kind of did the same stuff that we do with like the animals and the plants and stuff, but I can't picture life like that. Living inside of a box that was built on the ground. It's just so weird.
I don't see how they can do it.
I don't know how they did.
As we were walking through the green rolling hills of the Cloudburst region, we saw this thing. It was a large pole or pillar sticking up out of the ground, and there was nothing else around it. It must have gone up, I don't know, 4 or 5 meters into the sky, and it had these 2 large angled spikes on the top of it that came down and met on the pole. And in between those 2 spikes sat a large metal sphere. On the metal sphere was this diamond-shaped hole. Well, listen.
And what do you think that is? Man, I wish we had time to study that thing.
You don't got time for that. Let's just go, Joseph.
And suddenly, the sphere on the top started grinding a horrible noise as it rotated and pointed down towards us.
What do you think it is?
Don't know. Back up slowly and do not take your eyes off of it.
We backed away from it slowly, never taking our eyes off of it because we don't know what it is or what it was going to do or why it pointed at us. We backed away until we got behind some bushes and it couldn't see us anymore, and we got away from that thing as fast as we could. To be honest with you, I still don't know what it is. I am curious. I want to know, but I don't. So we got away and we started walking back to the collective, and That was weird. Normally don't get interference. We got back to the collective and we both decided that we probably shouldn't really talk to anybody about what we did. And we went our ways. He went back to his duties, I went back to mine, and no one's really asked where we were, so it was an interesting trip. But as you can hear, I'm running out of battery life now.
Joseph,
Yes, Emma.
I think I know where my dad was hiding his journal.
Fantastic. Do you have it?
No, we have to go get it.
Okay, well, where is it?
It's in one of the professional council's caravans.
Oh no.